came down like it knew my window. Tap, tap slow on that old cracked pane. I left your cup by the kitchen table, still turned toward mine like nothing changed. Clock on the wall keeps dragging midnight. Coffee gone cold, but I drink it still. There's a coat on the chair I keep meaning to move, but my hands won't listen, and maybe they never will. I used to laugh when you saved every ticket. Movie stubs, bus fares, folded neat. Now I find them hiding in books and pockets, little paper ghosts following me. I told myself I was only cleaning, but I sat on the floor till the morning came, holding one receipt from a rainy Sunday, where your handwriting still spelled my name. Rain still knows your name. It keeps saying it's soft on the glass. I say I moved on, I did. I say I'm alright, I lied, but every drop keeps pulling me back. Love went quiet, but regret got loud. It sits beside me when the lights go down. Rain still knows your name, yeah, and I still answer somehow. Made me brave. Stood by the bin for a minute or two, then brought them back like something to say. I ain't proud of how I hold sorrow, like it's the last warm thing in this place. But some nights pain feels almost familiar, like your hand once did against my face. Maybe I don't miss the whole of us. Maybe I miss who I was beside you. Maybe the rain ain't bringing you back. Maybe it's washing what I still hide from. I blame the weather, blame the years, but I was the one who disappeared. Rain still knows your name, yeah. Keep saying it's soft on the glass. I say I moved on, forgive me. I say I'm alright, I'm not, but every drop keeps dragging the past. Love went quiet, but regret got teeth. It bites down hard when I try to sleep. Rain still knows your name, and I still answer underneath. Morning comes pale on the kitchen floor. Your cup still waiting like before. Maybe knows your name, and tonight, so do I. The door closed quiet, that's what hurts me. No broken glass, no final fight. Just your keys on the counter and me saying, get home safe tonight. You smiled like you were tired, not angry, not cold. I thought love was just resting, didn't know it was getting old. I kept talking about next summer, you kept looking past my face. I was building plans on paper, you were packing empty space. We still shared the same table, still slept under the same roof, but your heart had moved out early, and I never asked for proof. The door closed quiet, but it shook my bones. You left so soft, I didn't know I was alone. I said, she'll be back, she won't be back. I said, give it time, time don't know. You didn't leave in lightning, you left in candle smoke. The door closed quiet, and that's the sound that broke me most. Oh no. Oh no. I found your scarf behind the sofa, still smelled like rain and mint. I held it like a witness to all the signs I missed. I almost called your sister just to ask where you had gone, but what's the use of asking when I was gone all alone? Maybe love don't die at midnight, maybe it dies in little rooms, and not right now and later, baby, and coming home too soon. Maybe I lost you slowly, 'cause I thought you'd always stay. A heart can leave the house before the body walks away. The door closed quiet, but it shook my bones. You left so soft, I didn't know I was alone. I said, she'll be back, forgive me now. I said, give it time, time said no. You didn't leave in lightning, you left in candle smoke. The door closed quiet, and that's the sound that broke me most. Keys still on the counter, lights still on outside. Ain't every goodbye loud, some just step aside. The door closed quiet, but it echoes loud. left the light on, like you might come back. Didn't make sense, but I did it anyway. The room felt bigger than it used to, or maybe it's just you gone away. Ashtray full, though I don't even smoke. Just something to feel where your hands used to be. I keep hearing sounds that ain't really there, like the nights playing tricks on me. I walked past the mirror, didn't look too long, didn't recognize who's standing there. Same face, but something missing, like I left part of me somewhere in your care. Phone on the table, face turned down. I don't wanna see what ain't your name. Funny how silence can get this loud and still don't say a damn thing. I left the light on for nobody, still hoping someone might walk through. I say I'm alright, I say I moved on, but every night leads me back to you. This room don't feel like home no more, just walls holding things I can't undo. I left the light on for nobody, but it still feels like it's for you. Turned it off just a minute ago. Stood by the switch, hand halfway there. Something stopped me, I don't know what. Maybe I ain't ready for that kind of empty air. So I sat back down, same old corner, let the quiet settle in my bones. It ain't just missing you that's killing me, it's learning how to be alone. Maybe I kept that light on for me, like I needed proof. I still believe maybe letting go ain't flipping a switch. Maybe it's something you don't see. I've been holding on to shadows just so I don't fade away. I left the light on for nobody, yeah, still waiting like you might come through. I say I'm alright, help me now. I say I'm done, I'm not done, but every night still ends with you. This room still breathing your memory, and I don't know how to cut it loose. I left the light on for nobody, but deep down I know it's you. Light still burning, I'm still awake. Nothing's changed, just another day. Maybe tomorrow I'll turn it off, or maybe I won't. I left the light on just in case. Woke up before the sun again, don't know why. Same chair, same silence, staring back at me. Bible still open where I left it last night. Words look the same, but they don't speak. Kettle humming low like it's trying to pray. Steam rising up, then it disappears. I whispered something didn't sound like faith, just a tired man hoping someone hears. Used to feel you somewhere in the quiet, now it's just echoes I can't recognize. I keep doing all the things they told me, but it feels like I'm talking to the sky. Church bells are ringing down the street somewhere. People dressed clean like they know the way. I stood outside, couldn't make my feet move. What if I walk in and still feel the same? I've been fighting a quiet war with heaven, calling your name. Come back. I say I believe. Do I? I say I trust. I try, but there's something in me slipping through the cracks. If you're still there, why it feels so empty? Why this silence louder than my cry? I don't know which side I'm on tonight. Last night I said I wouldn't pray again. Sat there, stubborn hands clenched tight. But something in me broke real quiet, and I folded down without a fight. No big words, didn't sound holy, just I'm lost over and over. Didn't feel you, didn't see no sign, but I stayed there a little longer. Maybe faith ain't feel, maybe it's staying even when the room don't answer back. Maybe hope ain't loud, maybe it's breathing in the space where everything feels cracked. I don't got proof, I don't got answers, just this ache that won't let me go. I've been fighting a quiet war with heaven, yeah, still calling your name. If you're still there, don't let me disappear. Don't let this silence take my soul tonight. I've been fighting a quiet war with heaven, and I'm still here, still in the fight. Morning coming slow, light on the floor, same chair, same question, maybe something more. I don't hear you, but I ain't leaving yet. Yeah, I ain't leaving yet. curled where your body used to sleep. I reached out once, then pulled my hand back. Some wounds know better than to speak. Your book still open, face down on the table, page folded wrong, like you'd come back soon. I left it that way for 3 whole winters, like paper could keep a place for you. I replay nights I thought were nothing, your I'm okay, thin as thread, me half listening from another room while love stood hungry at the edge. You stopped fighting and I called it mercy, stopped crying and I called it peace. I didn't know when pain goes quiet, it's packing up to leave. The quiet took your shape and laid down next to me. It wears your face, but it don't breathe. I say I survive, I'm not living. I say I let go, not completely. You left so soft, I miss the sound. Now every silence drags me down. The quiet took your shape, and it still sleeps next to me. Tonight I turned your book face up, read the line where your hand had stopped. Some people leave before the leaving. I closed my eyes and everything dropped. I sat there long with no excuse, no speech big enough to hold my shame. Just a folded page from a half-read book and your absence saying my name. Maybe I don't miss the noise of love, maybe I miss being asked to stay. Maybe I feared your hurt so much I let it walk away. I keep saying you left me, but I left first inside. The quiet took your shape and laid down next to me. It wears your face, but it don't breathe. I say I survive, forgive me. I say I let go, not completely. You left so soft, I miss the sound. Now every silence drags me down. The quiet took your shape, yeah, and it still sleeps next to me. Book still open, page still bent. Some words arrive after love is spent. The quiet took your shape, and I let it in. clothes, back of the drawer, where the dust don't move. You had your hand on my shoulder, eyes half closed. I look like a man who had nothing to prove. Kitchen light yellow, rain on the glass, coffee gone bitter, spoon in the sink. I sat there laughing, then I got quiet fast. Funny how memory don't ask what you think. I remember that jacket, the tear in the sleeve. You said you would mend it, I said later on. Later kept walking farther than me. Now the jacket is here and the hands are gone. I was too proud to say I was scared, too young to know love could run out of time. You waited for words, I left them in there, behind my teeth where they turned into lies. The photograph lied, it said we were fine, smiling like tomorrow was already kind. I said I'd come back, I never did. I said I'd call, I let it ring. Now every old picture knows everything. Oh, nostalgia got sweet hands, but regret got teeth. It holds me close, then it cuts too deep. The photograph lied, the photograph lied, and I've been living in that frame too long tonight. Just to feel strong, held it over the trash for a minute or two, but my hand wouldn't open. I stood there too long, still losing arguments I already knew. So I placed it face down beside my bed, like that could make the past behave. But I saw you anyway, inside my head, wearing that smile I didn't say. Maybe I don't miss the road we were on, maybe I miss the man I could have been. Maybe regret ain't asking for forgiveness, maybe it's learning where silence begins. I kept blaming time, like time was the thief, but I was the one who kept leaving. The photograph lied, that it said we were fine, smiling like love couldn't fall out of line. I said I'd come back, forgive me. I said I'd call, I was wrong. Now your face keeps singing what I buried so long. Oh, nostalgia got sweet hands, but regret got teeth. It kisses my memory, then brings me to my knees. The photograph lied, yeah, the photograph lied, and I've been living in that frame too long tonight. I put it back softly under winter clothes, not ready to lose it, not ready to heal. feel some doors stay closed, but everybody knows what's gone can still sit beside you real still. Maybe tomorrow I'll let it see the light, or maybe I'll keep it one more night. The photograph lied, but I remember the truth. Streetlight flickers right outside my window. Same old hum, like it's calling me back. I stand there watching shadows moving slow, like they remember things I like. Shoes by the door I ain't worn in days, dust on the table I don't wipe away. Time keeps walking, but I stay the same. Just another night with nothing to say. Cars pass by, but nobody stops. Every face gone before I can see. I tried stepping out just to feel something, but the night felt colder than inside of me. I hear laughter somewhere down the block, feels far away like another life. I turn back quick before I think too much, before I remember what it felt like. This lonely night keeps holding on to me, like it knows I ain't got nowhere to go. I say I'm alright, I'm not alright. I say I'm good, I'm not good. But the quiet always tells me what I don't show. Streetlight knows my name, sees me standing here alone again. This lonely night don't ever leave me, just pulls me deeper in. I sat on the curb just staring at nothing, hands in my pocket like I lost something small. But it ain't something you can hold or find, it's something that slipped without a sound at all. I thought about calling someone I know, but I couldn't think of what I would say. How do you tell somebody you feel gone when you're still right here anyway? Maybe I got used to this kind of silence. Maybe it fits me more than I admit. Maybe I ain't waiting for nothing no more, just learning how to sit with it. I keep breathing through the stillness, like that's enough for now. This lonely night still holding on to me, and I ain't fighting it like before. I say I'm alright. Don't ask me. I was a blue plate in the cabinet, cracked along the side. You bought it for $1, said broken things got pride. I never used to notice how you set it down with care. Now I hear it in the quiet, like your hands are still there. You served my toast on that plate when I came home mean late. You didn't ask where I had been, just move the coffee straight. I thought that was weakness, now I know it was grace. Some love don't raise its voice, it just makes a tired place. That blue plate remembers what I forgot, how you kept giving when I did not. I say I was young, I was careless, I say I tried, not enough. Now every crack looks like love. I see your hands in the kitchen light, see my pride in every fight. That blue plate remembers, and it keeps me up tonight. Washed it slowly, though it wasn't even used. Held it like a witness to the kind of man you knew. I set it on the table where you once sat across. Some objects don't mean nothing till they show you what you lost. Maybe memory ain't mercy, maybe mercy has a scar. Maybe it keeps the little things, so truth don't travel far. You love me in details, I failed you out loud. That blue plate remembers what I forgot, how you kept giving when I did not. I say I was young, forgive me, I say I tried, I lied. Now every crack cuts inside. I see your hands in the kitchen light, see my pride in every fight. That blue plate remembers, and it keeps me up tonight. I put it back gently, same old shelf. Broken things got pride. You said that yourself. I kept the last goodbye folded in my pocket, like a note I never learned to read. Woke up with it heavy on my chest, right where your hand used to be. Sink full of dishes, one cracked blue plate, your favorite mug turned upside down. I tell myself it's just a kitchen, but every room here wears your sound. I remember the night you stopped explaining. Your voice went soft like tired rain. I was standing there pretending not to notice how love can leave before the train. You packed one bag, not even full, left your key by the hallway light. I said take care, like some kind of coward, when please don't go was burning inside. I kept the last goodbye, couldn't let it leave with you. I say I'm better, not better. I say I forgot, not true. But my heart keeps doing what old hearts do. It holds the door, though nobody's there, keeps your name in the evening air. I kept the last goodbye, yeah, like it might bring back you. This morning I opened the hallway drawer, found the key you didn't take. I held it tight till my palm turned red, like pain was proof I could still break. I almost placed it out on the porch, let the world have what I kept inside. But I brought it back and shut the drawer. Some men don't heal, they organize. Maybe I ain't waiting for you, maybe I'm waiting for me to confess. I had love standing right in front of me, and I answered it with emptiness. I kept saying time would make it light, but time just learned to sleep beside me. I kept the last goodbye, couldn't let it leave with you. I say I'm better, forgive me. I say I forgot, I never did. But my heart keeps bleeding, old and true. It holds the door, though nobody's there. Still here's your suitcase on the stair. I kept the last goodbye, like it might bring back you. I put the key back in the drawer, closed it slow like prayer. Maybe tomorrow I'll leave it open, or maybe I'm not there yet. I kept the last goodbye, but it never kept me. Your side went cold, then colder still. I kept rolling over, reaching blind, like love was only hiding there. Your pillow kept the shape of leaving, soft in the middle, sunken down. I changed the sheets, then changed them back. Couldn't stand that clean sound. I blame the bills, blame the weather, blame the city getting loud. But you stopped humming in the kitchen, and I never asked about. You said I'm tired, I said me too, like we meant the same old thing. You were telling me the ending, I was listening for a ring. The bed learned your absence, and I came late, lying beside a heart already past the gate. I said we were tired, we were dying. I said we had time, I was blind. Now every night spreads wide and empty, every blanket feels like blame. The bed learned your absence first. Now the whole room knows your name. Hair on your pillow, held it like a final thread, a foolish little piece of proof that you once laid in this bed. I should have seen you getting smaller in the corners of your eyes, but I was sleeping next to sorrow, calling it a tired night. Maybe leaving ain't a suitcase, maybe leaving starts inside, when the hand you used to hold stops reaching back at night. I was waiting for a storm, but you were leaving soft. The bed learned your absence, and I came late, lying beside a heart already past the gate. I said we were tired, forgive me. I said we had time, I was wrong. Now every night spreads wide and empty, every blanket feels like blame. The bed learned your absence first. Now the whole room knows your name. One lamp left burning, one pillow turned low. Your side got cold first. I was last to know. The bed learned your absence before I did. Your side went cold, then colder still. I kept rolling over, reaching blind, like love was only hiding there. Your pillow kept the shape of leaving, soft in the middle, sunken down. I changed the sheets, then changed them back. Couldn't stand that clean sound. I blame the bills, blame the weather, blame the city getting loud. But you stopped humming in the kitchen, and I never asked about. You said I'm tired, I said me too, like we meant the same old thing. You were telling me the ending, I was listening for a ring. The bed learned your absence, and I came late, lying beside a heart already past the gate. I said we were tired, we were dying. I said we had time, I was blind. Now every night spreads wide and empty, every blanket feels like blame. The bed learned your absence first, now the whole room knows your name. I found one black hair on your pillow, held it like a final thread, a foolish little piece of proof that you once laid in this bed. I should have seen you getting smaller in the corners of your eyes, but I was sleeping next to sorrow, calling it a tired night. I learned the room before my name, 3 cracks above that door. A light kept humming through the wall, like it knew what I was for. Coffee gone cold by the window, one chair leaning to the side. I counted pipes and passing trucks just to prove I was alive. The road outside kept breathing, low tides in the rain, and I kept my hope folded small, too scared to call its name. Fear had keys and footsteps, fear had my breath held tight. Fear knew how to say my name and turn daylight into night. But love had dust on the dashboard, 2 oranges in a bag. Your thumb tapped time on the steering wheel while the whole world slipped past. I thought leaving made me free, I thought silence made me strong, but every road I ran toward was just another way of gone. Let the morning come in, let it find me where I stand. I lost more than I can carry, There was a leak in the corner, water falling slow, drop by drop. It broke me down when nobody had to know. I put my hand over my mouth, bent forward to my knees. All the prayers I never trusted came crawling back to me. I did not shout for rescue, I did not rise like flame. I only heard my own heart say, I'm still here by name. Maybe wisdom ain't thunder, maybe grace don't wear white, maybe freedom starts quiet in the middle of the night. Maybe love is still open, though it limps when it arrives. Maybe loss is only weather passing through our lives. I can't go back and save her, that girl counting every scar, but I can drive with the window down and carry her this far. Let the morning come in, oh, let it find me where I stand. I lost more than I can carry, but I still got these hands. Let the road keep rolling, let the rain wash where I've been. I ain't healed, no, I ain't holy, but I let the morning come in. Let the morning come in. Through the window, through the pain, through the miles I left behind me, through the names I couldn't say. Come in, I'm still here. Let the road keep rolling till I learn to live again. I stop for gas before empty, I call when I get home. I let the song keep playing now, even when it hurts alone. There is room, there is road, there is light upon my skin. I keep the window open, and let the morning come in. Come in, come in. Come in, come Your spoon still rests beside the kettle, handle turned left like you always did. I washed every cup, but I kept that little medal, like hiding the proof of the life we lived. The tea went bitter, waiting on nobody. Steam gave up before I could drink. I stood there staring at your old blue mug, like porcelain knows more than I think. You didn't leave loud, that's what haunts me. No suitcase slam, no midnight fight, just fewer words at the kitchen table and your eyes looking past the light. I kept telling myself love gets quiet, kept calling your distance peace, but every quiet morning took a little more, till there was nothing left to we. I lost you slow, and I called it be. I lost you slow, yeah, I lost you slow, and didn't know losing could breathe so quietly. Tonight I tried to put it in the drawer, just one small spoon shouldn't feel like war. But my hand froze halfway over the wood, like letting go might mean I never understood. I sat on the floor, back against the cabinet, laughing once, then losing breath. Ain't no grand goodbye when truth comes walking, just a kitchen light and nothing left. Baby, love don't always leave in anger. Maybe it leaves when nobody asks. Maybe you were begging in small changes, and I kept sweeping up the past. I keep blaming silence, but I was quiet too. I lost you slow, and I called it living. Watched your heart walk out piece by piece. I said we were fine, forgive me. I said give it time, I was asleep. Now the spoon still knows your teeth, yeah, still turns left where your hand used to be. I lost you slow, I lost you slow, and didn't know losing could breathe so quietly. As before, didn't fix nothing, didn't close the door. Maybe tomorrow I'll let it be just a spoon, or maybe not yet. The tea went cold, but I'm still in the room. There's a motel off the highway where the curtains never close. I remember us laughing there with nowhere else to go. You wore my shirt to sleep in, I wore a careless smile. We were already cracking, but we called it being tired. You watched rain on the window, I watched the late night screen. You said, do you ever feel lonely, even lying next to me? I made some little joke then, you turned away inside. I thought the moment passed. passed that place last Sunday. Didn't mean to stop the car, but the sign was still half broken, still buzzing in the dark. Room 12 had new curtains, same stain near the door. I stood outside like a stranger to who we were before. Maybe some endings don't arrive, they just move into the walls, sit quietly in corners till somebody finally calls. Maybe you asked me for the truth in that room beside the rain, and I answered with a silence I can still hear today. Before the leaving had a name, motel light flickers, rain starts again. Some rooms keep secrets long after you leave them. There was the last room with us in it. There's a chair by the window facing east. You always said morning looked better there. I don't sit in it, I just walk around it, like it might ask me why you ain't here. Fan keeps turning, slow and crooked, pulling warm air across the room. I hear the street dogs somewhere distant, and my heart does that thing it learned from you. I found your sweater behind the curtain, without a sound, held it up once, then I folded under. Some memories know how to knock you down. I never told you I kept your number, never told you I still start to call. Then I see my face in the black phone screen, and I don't know that man at all. The chair you left behind still knows your weight, still waits for your shadow every day. I say I'm healed now, I haze. Tonight I moved it just 1 inch, then moved it back like I'd done wrong. Ain't it funny how a piece of wood can hold a whole goodbye this long? I sat beside it on the cold floor, didn't cry loud, just lost my breath. There ain't no thunder when truth arrives, just a small room and nothing left. Maybe I kept the chair for you, maybe I kept it so I could stay. Maybe letting go don't mean forgetting, maybe it means facing the empty space. I blamed your leaving for every ache, but I left too, in smaller ways. The chair you left behind still knows your way, still waits for your shadow every day. I say I'm healed now, help me. I say it don't hurt, I lie. But old love keeps breathing where it used to stay. There's a silence in this house that wears your face. There's a door in my chest, still bent out of shape. The chair you left behind still keeps your place. I turned it toward the window, just like you liked it then. Maybe tomorrow I'll sit there. I wake before the light, same as yesterday. Floor cold under my feet, I don't rush no more. There's a chair by the window where I sit and wait, like something might speak through that quiet door. Pages still open, I never turn them, dust settling soft like it belongs there. I read the same line, then I stop halfway. Feels like the words just float in the air. I tried saying the prayers I memorized back then, but they fall different now, don't land the same. My voice sounds smaller inside this room, like I'm calling someone who forgot my name. People say, hold on, it'll come back around, but they don't hear the silence when night gets deep. I nod like I'm fine, I ain't really fine, just tired of talking to something I can't see. I'm still knocking on a silent door, hands getting tired, but I don't let go. Calling out soft, can you hear me? Even when I don't know if you even know. I say I believe, I want to. I say I trust, I'm trying, but my heart keeps slipping through the floor. I'm still knocking, yeah, I'm still knocking on a door that don't answer no more. Last night I almost walked away from it all, closed that book, pushed the chair aside, said maybe this fight ain't meant for me. Maybe I've been wrong this whole damn time. are still glowing low when the night feels long. Maybe it ain't answers, maybe it's staying. Even when everything feels wrong, I don't hear you, I don't see signs, but I ain't learned how to walk away. I'm still knocking on a silent door. Hands worn down, but I won't let go. Calling out aloud, don't leave me here. Even if I'm the only voice I know, I say I believe, help me now. I say I trust, hold me close. Even when I fall to the floor, I'm still knocking, yeah, still knocking on a door that don't answer no more. Morning comes slow, light across the wall. Chair still waiting, like it knows it all. I don't got peace, but I'm still right here, still right here. Knocking soft, just in case you hear.